I got one thing to start us off. We can just jump off from this.
Is it the mustache? Is it the thing you were stroking?
No.
You were like, oh, I got one thing. I got
a thing that I think.
No. Although I will say, especially in editing these episodes, man, oh man, am I touching my beard constantly. It's all I do is just stroke my face.
He ponders so much, John.
No,
Ooh,
it's not even that,
thinking.
dude. I'm just like, I need like a fidget spinner in my hand, okay? I need a fidget toy. I just can't stop touching myself.
I love Greg being like, something people are going to want to hear about.
I know what the people want.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't know. It didn't have to do with my mustache.
What do you want to talk about? Welcome back to the podcast.
No,
that's the intro.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It'll cold open. Hey guys, welcome back to the sochoicepodcast. Greg, what do you want to talk about?
Well, what I was saying about how I touch my beard, now that there's no beard, I'm only left with touching the mustache. So, like, if I want to touch a beard, I have to go like this.
It's way more noticeable.
Are you just craving hair, or I thought it'd be more of like a placement thing rather than you just definitely want to feel up your goddamn facial hair?
I think it's like a fixation thing at this point.
Now that you've shaved, you'd want to touch like the shaving.
Oh, the scratch! I love.
It's so different. This is so scratchy. My beard is so soft. I dip it in oils at all times. You know,
what?
Not at all times.
At all times.
Not at all times. Okay, not at all times.
This guy's a grease pig.
Dipping it in oils is also a crazy way to say it. It makes me think that you have like just like a bowl of oil.
And I just dip my face.
Greg's like the greased up deaf guy from Family Guy.
Yeah.
It's actually just a little bottle. I put it in my hands and rub it on my face.
Dipping it in oil. Yeah, same thing.
I'm trying to be cinematic, okay? I'm painting a picture for those who aren't watching.
Correct picture.
For those who aren't watching, for the hardcore podcast listeners, I'm trying to paint a vivid picture for them, okay?
Yeah,
I want them to imagine me dipping my beard.
Well, that's on them because what they should be doing is playing us on YouTube on mute while also listening to us simulcast on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
I have a completely separate computer that's just running it at all times.
Well, that's weird because our views do not reflect that.
Yeah, I've actually hired a small team in India to just constantly be watching.
Can we do that? Can we get a click farm? How much is that like?
How hard is it to get bots?
Shockingly cheap.
Why are we not doing that?
Love the game.
Just to get us started.
Because just like Greg's mustache and my fantastic physique, we are natty, okay?
All right, but what if all those guys in India just really love what we have to say, and like we actually get big there?
Yeah, we're
huge
like,
in India.
We're like in court, and we like bring in our fucking click farm. And it's like, yeah, it started out as a job, but then it's like they're really funny.
Yeah, dude, we become T-Series, dude. Yeah. They got big numbers over there.
Well, I mean, they're also.
Do you think they like dub it or how does it work?
Dude, Mr. Beast does. He has regional variations of all of his channels and videos where he gets like.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like dub it. He like has somebody else do it, like
a dub. Well, you're out of your fucking realm.
Yeah, you're right.
That is true.
Yeah, you're in the fucking deep end, bud.
The shadow realm.
Do you want to get it over with? I'll be honest. I was in DC this weekend. I don't have much. We're still in Annie's lobby.
All right, get ready. We're doing our One Piece in 1 minute.
One Piece in 1 minute.
We had a fan request.
I'm sorry.
The time just goes from anywhere from 0 to 2 minutes, and John just picks a random amount of time.
You know for a fact I'm always gonna go lower. No, they're never once so like higher.
I'm gonna veto that because I like
and done.
I like the name One Piece in 1 minute because as an acronym, it's opium, and that's just a funny coincidence.
All right, time starts now.
Not much change. I've watched like 2 episodes. I've been busy. We're still Annie's lobby. It's still goated. We're in Robin's backstory. Real sad stuff. A lot of genocide. A lot of fascist governments getting rid of literature and want to stopping growth and education to tie people down. It's really cool stuff, but not much of an update. That's about it.
You have 35 seconds remaining.
Okay.
You can go back in the show, you know.
Dude, Robin's mom is so bad, bro. Bro, she got the fucking gazong. What's up?
What? Of course, he's just like, you can go back and talk about other things, and he's immediately just like, the mom is so hot.
Bro, I never met her. This is the first time seeing her. She's bad.
You have a problem.
I mean, I'm not gonna just talk to talk. That's why I only want a minute.
All right, Colin. Yeah, next time, top 10 hottest One Piece characters. Time is up.
Dude, there's so many. There's so many, and they all look so fucking weird because the art style is so different.
Colin's gonna be like, he hasn't left his room in like 10 hours, and his like roommates are checking on him. He's like, dude, I got it narrowed down to 20.
I got like pictures on the wall with like
it's like the Charlie meme.
Yeah, it's Pepe and Sylvia, and it's like, it's like, well, you know, pre-time skip Robin was way hotter than post-time skip Robin when Oda whitewashed her. This means nothing to you guys, but you know, for those who get it, that's gonna hit.
Also, if you're counting the same character as two characters, you're never gonna get down to 10.
No, but I'm just saying, like, what Robin do I pick?
Okay, well, your time is up anyway.
Okay,
yeah, you need to stop asking questions once he's done.
Back to a click farm, you know. Can we actually get a click farm?
I'll look into it.
Is there like is it illegal?
Oh, most certainly.
Oh, okay.
Hacking the numbers.
Cut this out. You guys are never gonna see this.
I actually don't think it's illegal unless we start making money off of it, and then I don't think it's actually legal. I just think it's against their terms and conditions. So
gotcha.
That's about it. So we're fucking in there, baby. Don't you worry.
We're not gonna get like put in jail, but we might get kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah, then we go to
we can just stop it once we make money, right?
Yeah, exactly. But then we're all of a sudden not going to make a lot of money.
Just get the ball rolling, you know.
You're so right. Social media is a momentum game. It's a momentum game, and if you have,
it's just a follow the leader. Okay, where the masses go, everybody follows.
Exactly.
So
yeah. I think, all right, we're going to look into this.
I did have, I was in DC, but I don't have much to talk about. I do have one thing, and you guys aren't going to like to hear this, but it was a huge day for me.
Before you get into your thing, you have trashed the DMV in the past after spending some more time there.
Except for DC. I said
DC at all?
I said DC was so much better than the rest of it, it shouldn't even be considered. And I stand by that. I love DC.
Did you go anywhere outside of DC?
Why would I do that?
So you don't know. You don't know what's out there.
I've been to Maryland. I've been to Virginia. All right. I've been to Baltimore. It sucks.
Why?
Exactly. Hey, welcome to the fucking team. It's not that great.
Okay, anyway.
That being said,
big day.
So I fly in at like noon. Get into DC at 1 p.m. I'm a bit tired, you know. Travel always kind of takes a little bit out of you. After we check in, we go, hey, let's go find a little cafe, get some coffee. We find a little local joint. I walk up to the barista. And I order a cold brew black because I'm a man with hair on my chest. He hands me my cold brew and go, hey, you ever hear this before? But you look like Bradley Cooper. And I went, thank you very much.
No way.
I had been called the Bradley Cooper type at least one time now. And that's
that I don't believe. Do you have witnesses?
I do have witnesses.
Can you call them up right now?
You don't want to play this game because at the end of this, I will concede maybe or maybe not. I might have said, "Are you serious?" to him as a first reaction.
Let me tell you, you don't look like Bradley Cooper.
Look at this. Kind of.
You don't look like him at all. Like, okay. I'm not saying you look better or worse. We can all make our own judgments there. But I'm just saying, as a person, you don't look similar.
Way hotter.
So no, I will say I've now had 3 celebrity comparisons. I will force you guys to concede one of them.
Okay, what are the 3?
Okay, Bradley Cooper, Jude Law, and Tom Holland. You have to decide. Either way, it's a win for me, and so I'm walking out here happy.
Yeah. Okay. He backed us in a corner.
So, hey, it's good company.
I'm going to be completely honest.
Bradley Cooper is the worst.
Tom Holland is the one I can probably see the most.
Yeah, you have more boyish charm than.
Dude, Bradley Cooper's
Bradley Cooper is so grizzled.
Natty physique. We talked about it.
He's much more grizzled than
just because you order a black coffee. All right.
Yeah, he was like, "Whoa,
you're Bradley Cooper man."
This guy's got a carpet on his chest. This guy.
So do I.
Yeah, but you look more like
Tom Selleck. I know.
He literally called himself.
Or a young Tim Allen.
Or Billy Mays.
just if it was brown, if I had brown hair.
You look like Mario from Super Mario.
He said I look like Luigi.
I called him Luigi. That's awesome. Like as soon as he popped up on the camera, I was like, dude, you look like Luigi. It's preposterous. Yeah, I don't see Bradley Cooper. I'll just be honest with you.
No,
that's fine. Hey, you know what? You don't have to. Someone else did.
That's crazy. Do you think that guy just tells people that they look like random celebrities?
Dude,
what a good bit though.
It's a great bit.
Did you tip him well?
It was after I tipped him, but he didn't know that because he was busy making my thing.
That's a great way to get a tip. Just be oh, you look like this universally hot celebrity.
I'm not kidding. My verbatim reaction was, "Are you kidding?" And he went, "No." And I went do you mean from Maestro? And then I don't think he got that.
It's just like Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah, I hope so. He was a hunk, dude.
He also had mental problems.
Yeah,
that's not visible. Don't talk about the trash. Don't talk about the trash bag. Don't talk about the trash bag.
It's all about skin deep, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Deep down, you're nothing like Bradley Cooper.
I'll take that.
So
I don't know. That's a good thing.
So is the person telling you that you look like Bradley Cooper? That's your only story from DC?
Yeah, that was kind of rad.
He's gone for a whole long weekend.
No, I love that. I love that. Colin, that was the first thing that happened on his trip, and he probably just rode that the whole time.
I had a pretty stellar weekend. I was only there for a day and a half. I got back on Sunday.
Did you go out for drinks anywhere? Were you telling that story at the bar?
I was 3 beers for the table with the Bradley Cooper type, and then I would run back to the table and then sit there
and then they'd be reading a screenplay.
Yeah, sitting there with the novel of American Sniper.
or a guitar.
Yeah, how to hold a fake baby. I told that to a friend that we were visiting for dinner there, and his reaction was what, like Bradley Cooper at the end of America at the end of A Star Is Born.
That's me.
That's so dark.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Well, did he?
Did I?
No. Did he mean that?
No. I hope not.
You look like a dead man. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen.
Oh my god! Who hasn't seen any of the 4 iterations of A Star Is Born?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of DC. I know, it was a great trip for me. Real high.
I mean, it seems like you're still running off that high. It's been
he was chomping at the bit to tell us that story.
Well, because I can't lose now. It's either Bradley Cooper, which people are saying, Jude Law, which I'll take for
person is saying singular.
Yeah. I mean, this is
haven't heard my comparison.
This is what's your comparison?
Sheen from Jimmy Neutron.
You don't mean that.
Sheen from Jimmy Neutron?
You're gonna whitewash Sheen?
His head just goes into his neck like a triangle.
Look at his jawline while his head's down like this.
His head is so flat.
His head looks pretty flat in that hat.
I mean...
John, back me up, man. Back me up.
No, I don't see Sheen.
No, this is retribution, because a while back I talked about how a kid came up to me in the airport, I think for the last HL that I talked about in the podcast, and said that I looked like, and called me Spider-Man, and everyone here when that didn't fucking happen.
So I still don't believe it.
Yeah, because we were never there for any of these.
Yeah, actually, it turns out DHL is great for me getting profiled as a celebrity. So I'm gonna keep going back.
Maybe they just tell people they look like celebrities so that they
Oh, dude, back to that good bit. I went, so there's this local Italian deli / grocery store right by my office, and they do awesome sandwiches for lunch. And you go in, you go down the line, they'll you make a sandwich. I got this classic Italian, but
sounds like Subway.
It's called Subway.
See, this is how I know. That's how I know you guys are stuck in the fucking suburbs, bro. All right, you only know big chains like Costco and McDonald's.
No, it'd be really funny if you're like, it's this local Italian joint run by this guy named Mike. He's from Jersey.
Dude,
he moved up here.
Dude, they do it the
That's
Jersey way. It's authentic, man. It's authentic Italian cuisine.
That's like that scene in The Office when Michael's in. He's like, "This is my favorite authentic New York pizza spot."
Sbarro, yeah. But so I get my sandwich, which is like, like two, like the menu order, like the ingredients. And I go, hey, you know what? Could you also throw on some jalapenos? And the guy making my sandwich goes, oh, dude, what a good move. Absolutely. And I'm like, here I am being like, dude, the sandwich guy who makes sandwiches all day told me that was a good move. I know ball. Like, I know my way around a sandwich. I got a hell of a palate.
Dude, I'll be honest. I did the same thing when I worked at like Brugger's, and people would like just like make an update to the sandwich that I thought was sick. I'll be like, oh, love that.
Okay, so like, but like when the guy in front of me didn't get that reaction, and then the guy behind me didn't get it, and I'm like, I was talking to
well, are they customizing?
Yeah, they asked for stuff.
Okay,
but then like, because I was like, after I heard that, I was.
It was the same guy.
I was
same
guy. Yeah, I was sussing him out. I was like, imagine being that person and not getting a. Oh yeah, what a custom order.
They're like, can I get extra onion? And they're like, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
But then I went back next week and I was still waiting in line. I wasn't ordering yet, and I heard someone say, "Hey, yeah, can I get a little chipotle mayo on that?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, dude, of course. What a good idea." And it felt like I got like broken up with, or I saw like someone like cheating on me in like real time. I was like, I thought we had
something special.
I thought we had something, man.
Oh, that's funny. I will tell you, every time that like someone would like get something like interesting on the menu that I thought would be good, I would immediately make it after my shift. So that guy probably like made that sandwich that you made,
maybe
just like after to see if it was good,
dude.
And maybe he didn't like it.
I just had to sit there for like 5 minutes in line and be like, I'm gonna have to look this guy in the face and like act like I didn't hear that.
Were you like, hey, it's me, the jalapeno guy, remember?
Yeah, I'll take jalapenos on that. I'm just waiting for him to, do you like that idea? And he's like, yeah, dude, it's like fine.
Extra jalapenos.
Yeah. And maybe, and I'm like grasping for straws. I'm like, maybe some.
You're just like holding out your hand, like, come on, man, pound it.
Yeah. Good idea, right? Good idea.
Yeah.
Dap me up.
Yeah. With his gloved hand.
This is like a top 5 order you've had today, right? Like for sure.
The main thing I'm getting from these stories is just that if you compliment Colin's in the best mood possible,
and he remembers,
and he will never forget that compliment.
Yeah.
You say he looks like a hot actor. Best day of his life.
Yeah, he has all 3 cataloged.
Yeah.
If you say he made a good
4 times, I've had a repeat.
Oh my god.
It was Tom Holland twice, by the way.
I'm just saying, it's really easy to get on your good side.
Yeah, I listen, Greg. I'm a good listener.
Only if they're complimenting you.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Any of the bad stuff is right off the bat.
Out of the air. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever, nerd.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sorry to the haters and the losers, all right, but I'm up. I'll like Bradley Cooper. Fuck you.
Yeah. The weirdest one I've gotten a couple, but the weirdest one I've gotten is a young Elvis.
Oh.
I feel like it was a really old lady who probably actually like
knew him,
remembered what he looked like when he was young.
Yo, she was in the ghetto with him.
Dude,
I don't know if she knew him.
I'm waiting for an old bag like on her last day to be like, you look like Marlon Brando, and I'm like, goddamn right.
Yes.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A young one too at that, right?
That's what they want. I know. Yeah, I want a woman who I know hasn't seen a movie in 40 years to be like, oh yeah, you look like Harrison Ford.
It's just all whatever like warped memory she has of this person. Like, she hasn't seen this movie in 50 years.
Clint Eastwood?
Oh, brother.
God, him in the Wild West.
What I wouldn't do for an old lady to call me Clint Eastwood.
Dude, who the fuck is that insane actor? The one who's had like multiple strokes. Gary Busey. I would imagine being like, oh, you look like a young Gary Busey, and I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
You look like Jack Nicholson, and it's like, I don't know how to take that, man.
That one's better, I think.
Yeah, I didn't know how to take the young Elvis.
That one's sick. Dude, Jacob Elordi.
Army Elvis?
I guess. I don't know.
What do you mean Army?
I don't know how young. I didn't get in the age range.
Was he? I don't know.
I thought he was in the Army. Like that was his first shit when he was like when he was 18.
Oh,
I don't think he started the Elvis shit until later.
That wasn't covered in Elvis.
Oh, really? Well, now I need to know. Was Elvis in the military, or was I just making all that up?
I don't know. I didn't get a backstory. And I didn't get an age range when I was.
You didn't go. Do you mean Army Elvis?
No.
Do you mean Army Elvis or like Blue Suede Shoe as Elvis?
Yeah. Do you mean Jacob Elordi or Austin Butler?
Butler, I hope.
Really?
He's a hot guy.
Dude, Jacob Elordi's a fucking smoke, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong either way.
I feel like you can't. I feel like it's clearly Elordi. Also, did you guys hear that?
He served in the United States Army from 58 to 60. He was drafted.
All right, what did he look like?
What round?
He looked like Elvis. Yeah, you can clearly tell that that's Elvis. He still got those like. You don't look anything like that.
What the hell, man?
Not like a better or a worse
See,
thing.
John,
It's the exact same thing. He doesn't look like that.
Wow. Okay, okay. Someone told me that.
You think you look like that? Because I don't think you look like him at all. Colin, you have to look it up yourself. I'm not getting copyrighted by showing.
The more I think about it, like
they're coming for you.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about my compliments because I just can't stop thinking about them, man. The kid that told me that was like 21, and I was like, "What the fuck has Bradley Cooper been in for you to know that? He's in bitch fucking Rocket Raccoon."
Yeah, he was calling you a raccoon.
That would be awesome. It's just a voiceover character.
I was like trying to like rack my head for like what the fuck he saw Bradley Cooper in. The Hangover.
Dude, that's like looking at a tree and just be like, "Oh, what up, Vin Diesel?"
Any of the Hangovers?
Yeah, or a robot.
I mean, it's American Sniper too.
Yeah, maybe.
Like all of his movies, like a 21-year-old could watch.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, glad we saw.
Yeah, glad you now realize that he could have seen Bradley Cooper.
He was fishing to see if we thought he looked like a raccoon. There, that was
No. No. So what'd you
all
guys?
right.
He looks like such a raccoon.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I mean, honestly, if I'm between Bradley Cooper and a raccoon, I think Colin might look closer to the raccoon.
You're fucking capping.
But between Tom Holland and a raccoon, Tom Holland.
That's true.
I think I have.
See, you're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. You see, it's like you, and then you get to Tom Holland first, and then a raccoon, and then Bradley Cooper.
It's like the Bradley Cooper, Tom Holland Animorph, and I'm like in the middle.
Yeah, the raccoon stage.
We can get like AI to draw this up.
Oh, easy peasy. By the way, I thought about it. I think it's the nose. I think I got the Cooper nose.
All right, so earlier this evening, I got
recent.
Yeah, no, literally just now it happened, and I literally was like, got to talk about this on pod. So Hope and I were expecting a package to be delivered.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody came up to the door, Hope was like, I should get that. It's probably the package. And so she opened the door. It was not somebody with a package. It was somebody trying to sell something. So naturally, Hope does not want to be a part of that. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this. And so he asks her, he goes, "Are you by any chance the homeowner?" And she goes, "No, not a lie. I own this home."
Right.
And then he goes, "Oh, are they not around?" Just assuming that it meant she lived at home with her parents. So do you guys think it looks like she should be old enough to own a home? Or
that doesn't mean that she's living with her parents because he doesn't know your gender.
Yeah, no, I think they're asking, is the homeowner around? I think you guys were.
Yeah, are they around? Like that as in
No, he definitely made it sound like, when are they coming back?
I'm sorry, are your parents around? Are you home unsupervised? Like, what the fuck? No, I think it just
that's kind of what it sounded like.
I doubt that. I fucking doubt that.
All right, you're asking us if we think Hope looks young enough to live with their parents? I mean, there's a lot of kids in their 20s.
No, but that you would just assume that they aren't. Like, I don't know. I guess if I would just try and give my spiel to everybody.
What's your spiel?
I mean,
if I was a door-to-door salesman.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell.
What were they trying to sell?
I don't know.
Okay.
She shut him down actually really quick. It was pretty impressive.
I really wanted the story to be like Greg on the couch with like a beer, being like, close that fucking door, and like just
throws a beer at the door.
Yeah. You're letting the hot air in.
All right, fine. You didn't like my story. That's fine.
No, I mean that does I can relate because remember when I think I was it was like in between summers in college. I think I was going in my senior year or some shit. No, I think it was when I was my first summer out of college when I was still living at my parents' place. Some like college kid like came by and like tried to sell me like fucking encyclopedias or some shit. And he was like,
door-to-door encyclopedia sales
retro.
in this century?
God damn,
Retro.
dude.
Jesus.
Retro.
What the hell?
So I opened it.
It's like the Globesman.
I opened it. I mean, I'm still working. Like I have my job at this point. Like I'm a working adult. I'm making a fair amount of money. And he's like,
he loves talking about his job.
shut the fuck up. And he goes, oh, hey, chief. And I'm like, oh. And so I fully got the, oh, hey, sport. Hey, boss. He was like rattling fucking through them. He was like, is the homeowner here? And I was like, as far as you fucking know, I could buy this place. Granted, no fucking chance I could have bought my parents' house at that age. But
at that age, he could now.
No.
But
But
the Dior jacket is still hanging behind.
I didn't have that at the time. I did not have that at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
It's interesting though that it's been up there for like 4 weeks now.
Because I don't care that it's there.
But like you could just like hang it up.
He doesn't care that it's right in frame, just far over enough where his head doesn't block it, unless he does that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, dude. You guys don't know what the fuck.
You should like shine like a spotlight on it.
Yeah.
I'm the most humble motherfucker you guys know.
This is gonna be a great screen grab for the thumbnail.
Shut the fuck up. God damn, I gotta stop doing this shit. Okay. All right, new topic. Greg is bullying me every single week with these fucking thumbnails. If you are one of the fortunate people who have not gone to the video portion of the podcast and are still looking at it on Spotify or Apple Music, thank you. And I plead to you, do not swap. Do not swap. There is a jihad against me in my face. And it's being run by Greg.
Listen, dude, you just make good faces. I mean,
I'm the only one.
You pop a lot.
I'm the only one putting their nuts on the table for this podcast. All right, you guys got to fucking
Sometimes
reciprocate.
literally.
The last one, the most recent episode is John. Okay, he's got his head in his hands. I thought it was a good thumbnail. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What was I doing? Was I normal? Was I just smiling?
Yeah.
Picking his nose.
Yeah.
You're just kind of there.
Yeah.
It shows what you do. I don't think you check the podcast ever. You don't even look at it.
Of course I do.
You do zero work.
Oh, snap.
Hold on. Okay. Touche.
Exactly.
Wow. You guys completely shut down there. You were going on a tirade.
The jihad is on, okay? Just because there's a ceasefire for 1 week, okay, does not mean the war is over.
Oh, yeah, you coming back with a vengeance now.
You did pick the one perfect week to not pick a goofy Colin
You
picture.
really put me in my place there.
That was awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, when I went, oh, it's just me smiling, huh? I did not expect it to literally be just me smiling.
You're literally just there smiling.
I couldn't argue with that.
Thumbnails are all about finding the most ridiculous face, and Colin, I hate to tell you, you make the most ridiculous face.
The most ridiculous face. I have a Bradley Cooper face or a Tom Holland face.
You're very expressive, you know.
Your mouth is always open.
And then there's that time that you were like on the bed humping it.
Yeah.
I put my nuts on the table. I put my fucking nuts on the table for this podcast, all right? I get nothing back.
There's nowhere for us to hump behind us.
There's a half-naked man behind you.
Charlie Hunnam's right there.
Yeah, but I'm not humping a wall.
Yeah, I mean, also, young me and Greg are right there. All right, we don't want them being any part of that.
Yeah.
Look how pure they are.
Corrupting the minds of the youths.
Also, they definitely can't pick that up on the video. It's gonna be way too small.
No, I know it looks fine.
Can.
Yeah.
They'll squint.
Okay.
They'll lean in real close to their phone. It's fine.
Just know that I have fighters, okay, and we are now on notice. So I will leave it there.
How are you gonna fight back?
What fighters?
How are you gonna fight back? Not answering Greg's text about you looking over the thing because you already do that.
Sorry guys, I've been really busy recently. I really didn't want to write. Guys, I'm making another PowerPoint. I can't do it. I got a presentation the next day. But
every fucking night, Colin's making a deck. Dude, you're such a wage slave.
No, I just have more responsibilities now, and a lot of it is just presentations.
I can never do, dude. I'm so done with work when I am off the clock. I would never even think about doing.
I don't even work when I'm on the clock.
True, brother.
So based.
You get 3-4 hours out of me, and then we're good.
I got a bad habit. I think I put this on the ADHD. There are times where I wish I would go back to the Vyvanse. Usually it's when I think I'm a little overweight. But a lot of it is when
that sounds healthy.
Yeah, dude, it's great. It's it's Ozempic with no repercussions. I don't have to stay on that shit forever. But during the day, I just won't do a lot of my like monotonous stuff. So then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do this.
So you don't work on the clock either. So you have to work off the clock.
No, I'll do cool shit that I like doing. But there's like monotonous shit I have to do.
What?
What do you mean?
Why don't you just do it all?
Yeah. Like at work. Why are you spreading it out so much?
Because it's so boring, dude. Sometimes I need a little bit of a break. I'm talking to a guy who watches podcasts on the side of the road, and the other one plays Civ during the day. Okay.
Which one of us are you talking to right now?
I literally could be either.
One of us just listening to podcasts, playing Civ.
Yeah, I do both of those.
You guys can decide, man. I don't know. The Steam Deck really threw me off. I forgot that Greg had that.
It sounds like we just enjoy our days way more than you do when you're making slide decks in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably.
I have a really healthy work home
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta work on that one.
God, he's just
a cog
in a machine, okay? Fuck capitalism.
I did really like calling you a wage slave earlier. It felt really good.
What's happening here? What the fuck?
I can't wait.
If Greg could get the fucking bullying in the thumbnail, so I gotta fucking cover my throat in person.
No, the bullying is gonna be you holding up your Dior jacket. Don't worry.
It's not.
It's coming.
Don't worry, it's coming. Winter is coming.
Oh, dude, my fucking roommates just finished rewatching Game of Thrones. Or sorry, one of them watched it for the first time, and I don't think he was as disappointed as he should have been.
He liked the ending?
I don't know.
I don't think it wasn't as much of like a time suck because he binged it all.
Yeah,
you know?
Like he wasn't.
When you're waiting for episodes, you're like, you're anticipating it.
Dude,
he had no hopes. He like probably knew it was shit.
Yeah, that's a great call.
It happened really fast.
Yeah,
that's a great call.
Expectations couldn't have been lower.
We were in week by week denial. We were in panic mode. Like at some point, we were like, what the fuck? There's so much that's happened. There's literally only 2 episodes left. How the fuck are they gonna do this all?
Yeah, and they also were like 2 hours long, which was too much. It was terrible.
Terrible. Dude, I am so pissed off at all TV shows that have battle scenes or any real like scenes that are just in the dark at night. Dude, that's probably is what it would be like if you're having a battle.
But I need to see that shit.
I want to fucking see it.
Yeah. It's a visual medium.
I don't care if it's that accurate. They're not accurate anyway.
Have you guys seen the new Black Panther?
No.
It is.
Which one's the new one?
What do you mean? Wakanda Forever. The second one.
Oh, okay. But that's not like new.
Nah, it's the newest one.
Okay. I thought that like a new one just came out, and I was like, really? I didn't even know that was happening.
No.
Sorry. I thought I was just really out of the loop.
No, you're okay.
That's my job.
Stay in your lane, Greg.
Come on.
Watch a Marvel movie. But
I know
it's the darkest movie I've ever seen. I don't mean that in like it was like, whoa, there's a lot of shit going on. Visually, it is the darkest movie I've ever seen, and half of it is underwater at night. You can't see dick all, and they're all wearing black.
Yeah. Dude, I hate that. It's the worst thing. I feel like this never used to happen. No, like I feel like there was nighttime things all the time in the past. No,
directors are getting too cute with it. All right, they want to like put their own thing.
Because it was like Ryan Coogler is a good director. He's made a lot of good movies, and I'm here watching it.
Cougs?
I think it was the Cougs.
Well, also we have like the greatest TVs of all time right now,
and you can't pick it up,
and I can't see anything. It's just a gray blob.
Like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, am I supposed to imagine this? Like, do they like run out of CG budget because of the fucking pandemic? So they're like, fuck you think of it. They're just like sound effects, like pow, boom, punch, and then like they close their eyes and fucking think of it.
It's like a comic book where they're like they don't actually show the fighting, and just a big bubble comes up, just pow.
Black Panther 2.
And then all of a sudden somebody got thrown through a building.
Yeah, it was the Cougs.
Wow, that's crazy.
Come on, Cougs.
That is crazy. Have you guys seen the Fallout show that has come out?
Not all of it yet.
No.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Dude, all right, TV shows based on games are literally, they're all either really, really good or absolute dog shit.
I think all like
there's never been one that's like average. Like,
hold on, let me cook.
All right.
Let me cook.
They either are really good, really bad, or they go from being really good to really bad.
What about
like The Witcher?
Okay. Yeah. I'm still.
Witcher, really good to really bad. Halo show, really bad. Fallout show, really good. Last of Us, really good.
Which Halo show? Red versus Blue, like the original shit?
Dude, R.I.P. Rooster Teeth.
Oh, so good.
Because like that shit was good.
You see that they shut down? Like fully?
No.
Like
Really?
Warner Bros. Just fucking axed them. Completely dissolved. R.I.P. to Rooster Teeth.
I mean, I haven't kept up with Rooster Teeth
In years.
in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But what an
back in the
institution.
day.
Dude, there was a hot second where I really fucking wanted to work at Rooster Teeth when I was like fucking 14, 16.
Who didn't?
Right?
Watching their YouTube videos.
Oh, dude, let's play fucking Halo Horse. Are you kidding me?
Dude, making like machinima. Oh, brother.
Dude, yeah, catch me out in Blood Gulch in fucking theater mode.
Yeah, you and your friends are all just like aiming up and down to make it look like you're talking.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
be
that
one
was
of
the
us. Yeah, dude, it's fucking awesome. It's crazy.
Yeah, R.I.P. But yeah, Fallout show, really good. Even if you don't play the games, I recommend it.
What's that one on?
Prime.
Prime.
Primo. I like it.
It's funny. Like that show is like created a renaissance for Fallout. And there's a lot of people who are like hopping into.
Yeah, everyone's playing the games now.
Yeah. It's funny though, because like I think arguably, John, you might corroborate this. I don't know. I feel like the last two in public perception are not the most enjoyed.
Well, everyone says that New Vegas is the best one.
Yeah.
It is really good. Fallout 4 was also good. 76 was universally hated at launch. It is better now, but it was really, really bad at launch. And now everyone can playing it because you can play it like together with your friends. So like that's like its big appeal.
I remember Fallout 76. I was so gassed for it. And I think you tempered me. You were the one who was like, nah, it's not going to be that good. And I will always have to give you that credit for that one. Because
it wasn't that good.
Not only was it a technical mess with like an insane amount of bugs, there wasn't any quests. You had to make the quests. That was like their pitch.
Their thing was no NPCs.
No NPCs.
Like, you're all like by yourself playing with randoms, and you can't play by yourself. You have to join public servers unless you want to pay for a server. So it's just you, and then at any point, some level like 178 comes in and just
fuck your day
shit up. He literally has like a nuke on a fucking rocket launcher and just shoots it at you.
Yeah, like literally, I think like their idea was like people come to you and you give them quests, and they'll come back to you and you give them a reward. And I'm like, what fucking planet do you live on, Todd
Is
Howard?
that what I want to do?
People don't understand the gaming community at all.
Yeah, you fucking dipshits. We are the worst, all right?
They're going to kill you and steal all your shit.
All your
nothing
shit.
you can do.
Yeah, and then there's like, yeah, and on the map, there's a nuke. And if you drop it, everyone dies. And there's going to be like Cold War. And I'm like, what? What is wrong with you? You're making the most toxic environment on the planet.
Yeah, dude, PvP is not Fallout's jam. When I'm in there, I just want to just blast some fucking old 40s tunes.
Yeah.
Just walk around, just killing ghouls and just fucking shit up.
Collecting shit, building up your stockpile.
Hell yeah, brother.
John, by the way, do you remember
the music? Incredible.
Incredible. Soundtrack for Fallout, I've always been great. I also like how they kept the same soundtrack in the show as well.
Yeah.
Do you remember, it wasn't just the game was bad. Do you remember the pre-order shit they promised for Fallout New Vegas?
Yeah. I remember there was something about it, but I don't remember what it was.
So if you got like the collector premium super duper Todd Howard Sucks Your Dick edition, you got like a working pit boy and also like this like gorgeous canvas bag with vault shit on it that you could like use in everyday life. You got a rinky dink Chuck E. Cheese level plastic pit boy that you can put your phone into. Just a phone holding case, and then a drawstring bag made out of nylon, and that was it. And they were like, we were fucking lied to. This is like hundreds of dollars in difference in price, and they got their ass sued. So it took over a year for them to actually dish out the canvas bags, and I work with someone who like has it in his background every day as like a trophy. He was like, I was one of the lucky few that got the canvas bag. I fought the good fight.
Dude, that's sick. That's a legend.
Was it like a class action?
Yes.
Is that how it all got settled?
They got,
and he was one of the few.
Yeah, dude. Nice. Knowing Mike, my coworker, he was like leading the fucking charge. Okay, this guy
he wanted that.
This guy's
back.
a gamer and appreciates value. Okay,
yeah, dude, that's not the group that you want to mess with, but by like not delivering on shit, because no one gets more upset.
Angry white men with a lot of free time, dude. It's over.
Yeah, just free time and resources to just spend on you.
Yeah.
Worst nightmare.
That's why Colin has no free time, because if he had free time, he would be one of them.
No. No,
he has to keep himself busy, otherwise he would just go crazy, like and just sue all of the companies that he has a problem with.
Actually, that'd be tight. I feel like I'd be like way richer than I am right now.
Yeah, probably. It is one way to go.
Also, all of your time would then just be tied up in court cases and
that would be
miserable. Terrible.
Although
making a PowerPoint for work sounds pretty shitty too. So
I like PowerPoints. I got hired because I made a nice PowerPoint.
Oh my god, what a loser.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That being said, Greg, I think if I won my first case, the rush I would get, oh my god.
Are you the lawyer now?
Yeah, I'm 100% representing myself.
Against the legal team of Bethesda?
Yeah, well, at this point, Microsoft.
Yeah. Just all of Microsoft. Dude, this is like you with the Barbie
the Barbie
Bros. Yeah, where it's just little Colin just getting stomped on by
loves the David versus Goliath.
I love a David versus Goliath, especially when there's no way I win.
Which is crazy because you're trying to really join into Goliath and just become part of the system.
I would love also to be Goliath. This seems way easier. And I get the win.
Love lopsided fights of all sides.
Yeah, dude. if I can, any fight I see, I quickly identify who I think is going to win, and then I join their side, regardless of integrity.
Okay, interesting. I mean, look, everybody says they love an underdog, but at the same time, at least in like sports, dude, everybody wants to see a dynasty.
That's not true.
That's not true at all.
I think that's true for a lot of people.
Dude, do you realize how many people hate the Chiefs because they're like starting a dynasty?
Yeah, but it's like
yourselves included.
It's so big of like
the casual wants to be a part of a dynasty, but the actual fans hate a dynasty.
Unless it's their
team. All right. I guess that's more for casuals. Then.
Yeah, because we're all talking about like front runners and bandwagoners, right? Yeah. They're all casuals. They go, oh yeah, I don't root for a team, I root for the player, which is a bullshit ass argument.
Yeah.
Be a fucking man. Root for the Raiders.
You just have to root for a team, even if they suck. Any fair weather fan can go jump off.
You deserve every person should be required to root for a team that loses for 10 years straight in any sport.
It does make you appreciate things so much more.
So much more.
When you go through the mud of just having an ass team, not have everything handed to you.
Yep.
Oh, I honestly haven't really experienced it that much.
Oh, yeah,
as a Boston sports fan.
Yeah. You might be the most spoiled.
I am. And I won't deny that in any way.
I'm trying to think.
I have
UConn.
Dude,
UConn.
I need the Celtics. I need the Celtics to lose this year.
I mean, Celtics have been good, but they haven't really won since that Doc Rivers team.
Yeah. But like they're always in the mix. Like I haven't seen like a really shit Celtics team.
Pats obviously you had.
The Pats have had a down like few years, but that's not even like that long.
Yeah, Bruins had the best regular season team in hockey last year.
Yeah.
That was so tight that the only game
Red Sox
I watched
have won like 4.
Yeah. The only games I watched it with you guys in Nashville, and they lost every single one.
The one team that I'm a fan of that doesn't seem to win that much is Aston Martin. F1 talk, but I haven't even been a fan of them for that long.
Greg, I got some news for you. I don't think they're gonna win again.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, all right. So the teams that you pick up as an adult, I feel like you picked up randomly. Like your soccer team and your F1 team, you're just like, yeah, I guess they look cool. I'll pick them.
Well, my
like not knowing.
Team,
do you even remember who you?
Yeah, hold on, Greg, because I remember.
Oh, what in the Premier League?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace. You're right. Well, I was thinking MLS because MLS. I'm NYCFC fan. Not Red Bulls.
Wow, really? NYCFC?
Yeah, just because of that one game we went to.
Well, then you probably should. I hate saying this. You probably should be a City fan.
Oh,
why? They're owned by the same people that own City.
Well, Well, I don't really care about the Premier League either.
Also, that was also a test you passed. Anyone that says yeah, I'll root for City is a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to. Yeah, why would I?
Well, no one roots for City, so
Exactly.
it's a moot point.
Yeah, I met a kid in college who's a big City fan.
He was talking about like New York.
Yeah, he was like,
I just love big cities.
love the skyline, man.
Dude, so I walk by someone in the office and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm a big City person," and I go, "Plastic, dude. Root for a real team like Arsenal." And he's like, "No, I just like the city over the suburbs. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? What are you talking about guns for?"
You fucking freak! What the hell? It's like, no, dude, you should really like Chelsea. Like, who the fuck is Chelsea?
Yeah, dude, root for the real club in Manchester. No, he's like, no, I said city, not like a town. Okay.
Classic. We know soccer.
By the way, Arsenal are currently winning. There are 3 games left. But City have 4, and if City win all 4, we lose the championship.
It's always between you guys.
The last 2 years, yeah. But I am.
Is Liverpool still in the mix?
They a massive collapse and fumble. They really choked it away past few weeks. But
love to see it.
It's literally not in our hands. We have to have them tie or lose in the last 4 games, and it sucks. It just sucks so much because I watch every game with a hateful lens, and then they score in the first 5 minutes, and I go, "All right, better like next week."
How do you watch these games? Because they're like midday morning on weekdays.
No,
are you working?
No, it's like oh no, the Champions League is at 2 and 3 p.m. during the week. The Prem is Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Monday.
Did you hear him say the Prem?
Yeah.
He pissed me off a little bit.
What do you want to say? The Premiership.
The Premier League.
The Premiership.
The Premier League.
Premier. You gotta say Premier, not Premier.
Yeah, the Perrier League is plays on the weekends.
Yeah, but how do you watch those Champions
League games?
Yeah.
I throw that shit in my second monitor. My boss is cool with it. He's an Arsenal fan too.
All right, that's sick.
Yeah, nice.
Dude, I've cut.
You seen those Champions League commercials?
Like the Colin's whole wing just like goes nuts every time.
No, dude, that's like literally those Champions League commercials where they're like, finding fans who are like watching, and they all go into like a break room and they're just like closing the blinds, watching Premier League or watching Champions League.
Dude, I've literally the Arsenal bar is on the street of our office. It's like a couple blocks away. There have been a couple times where like me and my boss have just dipped out at like 3 to go watch the second half of the game.
I do love when bars just like dedicate to one team.
It's
and so just
sick,
like
dude.
It always gets so rowdy in there, and then like there would always be like 1 or 2 people who are rooting for the other team, and they just get fucking shit on the whole time.
Yeah,
unless they're winning, and then they're the biggest villains of all time.
Dude, the funniest thing about like I think people, especially American football fans, really think they're crazy. Like I feel like Eagles fans are like, yeah, no one wants to fuck with us. We're Phillies fans. We'll kick your ass. Dude, if you're in
I mean, they will.
Like, I feel like kinda.
They threw batteries at Santa Claus.
That's true. I had someone rationalize that to me
Snowball's not that little kid.
Yeah, but like people can't wear or support it. Like if you're at an away game and if you're not sitting in the away end and you're amongst the home fans in the Prem, you cannot have any affiliation to any other team, and you can't like cheer. You will get your ass handed to you.
Yeah, that's true. They are more violent. They're just a lot of like young just fucking guys who are just trying to.
A bunch of lads.
You fucking want me. And that's
just a bunch of roadmen.
They go like this.
Out here.
Roadmen.
They're beating the shit out of people.
And Greg knows he's a fucking Palace fan. That joke actually hits. If you know Palace, that joke hits.
Hell yeah, it does.
Hell yeah, it does. Like Greg knows Palace.
I know Palace.
Dude,
it's my team, bro.
It's the club of the streets of London. It's him and Skepta, the roadmen.
Do we have like a sign?
I don't know, man. I'm not a fucking Palace fan.
Sign?
I don't know.
They're the Eagles.
He's got gooning. He's got gooning.
Dude. Speaking of which, I brought up in the past that gooning, of course. Legitimately.
Speaking of which, I've been gooning this whole time.
I'm gooning with Brian Sander, having a great time. No, so I mentioned like a few weeks ago that like it's been tough being a gooner in a world where gooning means more than just supporting the club I love. It means cranking your hog until it's blue. And
I don't think that's what it
one
means.
person can be two things.
they're telling us two bad bitches can't coexist. But so it turns out Anne Hathaway is a huge Arsenal fan, and she like freaked out in an interview when Leandro Trossard scored. She was watching it on her phone, and all of a sudden there was an article headline from like The Guardian being like, Anne Hathaway is a secret gooner, and everyone was like, excuse me, she's a what? And they had to go back and change it to Arsenal fan.
Dude, they knew exactly what they were doing.
I don't think so. I think it's just, first of all, they're British. Secondly, I think it's like just kind of hitting across the pond in terms of like the phrase gooning. I think it's like, because like the kids get it. It goes online. Here? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this.
They already have.
Wait, you think I know who gooning?
Dude, we're the petri dish of gooning.
Yeah. Why would I know where gooning is?
I mean, think about it. It's already a phrase in the UK. It's for Arsenal fans. Like, why would they create a subcategory or another use case?
God, people are fucking weird. I don't know.
They've never gone on gooncave.com or whatever it was that you went on.
They don't watch soccer. Goon caves. Okay, act like you haven't been there since.
I have not.
Never.
Have
you,
you,
Greg? No.
You've seen Greg on there?
Yeah.
My profile's not my name.
I see no, but I Greg.
You know it's me.
Recognize that
Greg,
stash.
I was podcasting from that room for years. Okay. I know your cave
There's
everywhere.
Rafiki in the background.
Yeah. Pull your cave out of a lineup. Let me tell you right now.
He's like, what is that? 6 1/4? That's Greg.
So it's just great to know that there are gooners in high places out here. It's not just me.
There are literally dozens of you.
Yeah. Multiples.
Dude, there are thousands. There are thousands. I believe it.
That's true.
Yeah, John. Every day you walk past a gooner and you have no idea.
It could be any of you.
It could be any of us. There's gooners all around
they walk
you.
amongst us.
I wonder what the odds are. You know,
really,
like in
really scary to know.
In last week's episode, we were looking up like how often or
like
how
murderers.
A murderer is like 1 in 20,000. So it's like like a football stadium. It's like how often do you like run across a sex offender?
Probably more often.
Ooh, actually, fantastic question.
More common.
I would assume they're way more common. But is it like 1 in 500? Is it like a high school graduate?
We're also saying that like they're evenly distributed, but like I think we don't go with it.
Okay, fine. Ignoring that.
When we were in UConn, probably a lot higher
of sex offenders.
Yeah,
I guess. What, Colin?
Colin, yes.
Thank you. Well, first of all, on the UConn thing, apparently, UConn has the highest rate of sex assault cases out of any college in the U.S.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's super high.
We didn't have the rape trail.
That was I didn't realize that.
That hasn't been a thing for a little while.
We were like
they added the blue light.
They added lights to that path. Okay,
it was so sketchy before.
We were it was the week that we were leading up to playing Alabama and like the Elite Four, and like we were like and like a lot of fans online were like talking shit about Alabama being the Final Four. Sorry, about Alabama being like really full of stupid people, and then go, oh yeah, at least we don't rape people, and then just drop the fucking link, and I went, ooh, that's tough. That's tough.
No, they just do it to their brothers and sisters.
But it's consensual.
Yeah. But so to answer your question, Greg, there are apparently 750,000 registered sex offenders in the U.S.
Okay, but how many is that? Like 1 in?
You got to do U.S. population and then do some division.
It's like 370 million or something like that. So
yeah, 750.
We can estimate. We don't need exact numbers.
2 in every 1,000 people you see are sex offenders.
So 1 in 500.
Couldn't have simplified that?
Like,
the calculator spat it out in hundredths, and it started with a 2.
It was just funny. It was just funny.
Fuck you guys. I'm the one who has the balls to put their nuts on the table for this podcast, and I get made fun of.
How many times is he going to say that?
Right, so 1 in 500 though, that's way more common.
Yeah, that's actually way more common than murderers, which is 1 in
our graduating
20,000.
class.
I'm not saying that it shouldn't be more often, but I'm just saying 1 in 500 to 1 in 20,000 is a big jump.
It is surprisingly low. Or high.
Like arsonists. You think we run across people who want to like start fires?
I think there are way less arsonists than sex offenders.
Okay, now how many Arsenal fans are in the United States? Let's see how many. If
millions, John, millions.
Let's see if there are more gooners than
gooners. Gooners versus gooners, like classic.
Not all sex offenders are gooners.
Actually, yeah, they're
all gooners.
No, I don't like that.
Just might not be convicted yet. But
hold on, let me go on r/goon. Oh,
I mean, I'm sure there's a statistic of like
Arsenal fans. So there are multiple subreddits. The first one that pops up is r/Goonet Hub, and that has the most.
Women.
Are these female
like
gooners? Is Anne Hathaway a goonet?
Is she on that?
I'm gonna click.
All right.
NSFW community, do you want to proceed?
Yep.
showing that I have not been there yet. Okay, I had to go through the check. Look, I have the check. Nothing to say.
That'd be so funny if that was like actually a picture that he took a screenshot so that he could have it later.
Shut the fuck up, John. Shut the fuck up.
He's screenshotting it right now. He's like,
that's a pussy. That's a lady dick. That's just boobs. That's an ass.
Wow, you got everything.
Yeah, wow.
Boobs.
You're piecing together a woman.
That's an arm. That's a leg. It's a really fucked up. It's a really fucked up Miss Potato Head. There's just boobs coming out of the arm.
5 sets of tits, and then like
there's no calves at all.
Only girls allowed. A place for all goonettes to enjoy themselves and have fun together.
Their security sucks.
My Reddit profile is a woman.
Also, the percentage is probably like there's probably so many dudes in there.
I've only seen
dick, like immediately.
Yeah, that's a lady dick. I scrolled. I don't know why I scrolled. It's only more
like
lady
the
dick.
Second picture, and he goes, "That's a penis."
So that's what Goonet Hub is. It's also the most popular, which is not surprising.
Why are we on Goonet Hub?
Because I want to know what that meant. Which is not surprising because I feel like if you goon, you want to see girls. So then you just go crank your hog there. There's Goon Caves next with 80,000. So it looks like there's 80,000 gooners.
That's way less than sex offenders.
Way less.
Yeah, dude, if you put all the sex offenders on one side and all the gooners on the other, you guys are getting your ass kicked.
Wait, so you're just assuming that all U.S. Arsenal fans are a part of the Reddit?
No.
Yeah, and also
No. Time out. There are 390,000 gunners on r/gunners or gooners on r/gunners. They may not be gooners, but there are 100% 80,000 gooners on r/gooners.
Okay. Right, because all gooners are gunners, but not all gunners are gooners.
No, we're losing that. We're lost in the goon.
I just don't get it. I also don't know what you're trying to prove here.
We've lost the train here. It's long gone.
There's some math here. I'll figure it out. See, this is why I need a deck. I'll break down the relationship.
Colin, next week, come in with a slide deck.
PowerPoint with all your stats.
The Gooner Gunner sex offender trifecta.
Where's the overlap? What percentage of the
Venn diagram?
You know what's really sad?
What percentage of the population is a gooning
gunner or a gooning?
So figure out who's a gooner.
Offended gooner gunner.
It's finding out how many gooners are out there. How many people goon? So that's my distinction between Arsenal fans and gooners are who goons and who's a gooner. We're gonna call Arsenal fans.
One's a verb and one's an adjective.
Exactly. And then we're gonna also layer in sex offenders and figure out what that Venn diagram looks like. Unfortunately for me, I can already name one Arsenal sex offender.
Nice.
And I can't
name. There is one on the board. There is overlap.
And I can't name one person who goons who's also a sex offender. So unfortunately, they are up right now.
Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm changing the subject a little bit because we just found that there is an overlap with those two. We just found that there is an overlap with those two Venn diagrams between sex offenders and Arsenal fans, right? You just said that, and gooners.
That's right.
What Venn diagrams can we come up with that have absolutely no correlation to each other? There's no overlap.
Oh.
What do we have that there can't be a single person who is that?
Colorblind people and people that have drawn an accurate rainbow.
Not even by chance? You don't think they can get lucky one time?
Dude,
they put the crayons in their hands?
Yeah, no. We give them a full box, like one of the big boxes of Crayola crayons, and hand it to them.
Pencil sharpener
and say, "Go to town."
No. This is the monkeys in the typewriter situation. All right, one of them's gonna hit it. One of them's gonna get it.
Yeah. If you do it enough times, it's bound to happen. There can be overlap.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't think there's a 0% chance. I mean, I guess the theory of like
Man City fans and people that have had sex. Okay.
Good one. I was up until the draft. We had white people and cornerbacks in the NFL.
True.
Well, in the past like 60 years, other than this guy.
Seahorn.
I love this. This is good. That's a fantastic question.
Is this something we should bring to the next episode? Is this like a cliffhanger we should leave?
John, what are you so afraid of?
No, I was just trying to think of one, but I didn't have any.
Okay.
All right. Well, we can wrap it up there. Get excited for that one next week. Make sure you guys follow us at sochoicepodcast on all social media. Download this episode like 20,000 times. We have taken a little break from streaming, but we will be back streaming. So make sure you got your notifications on, and we will catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Stay choice.